Custom made Salmero Roy Bautista Q 12 pointer with Gabon Ebony up top and Gabon Ebony down low. You have 6 white points going into Gabon Ebony in the forearm of the Q. 3 high, 3 low, nice long and sharp points. Veneer colors on this one are going to be black, natural, and then teal. The color of the veneers really complement that tight form fit linen wrap. You've got green and white speck. The teal on the outside of the points almost looks like a mint green, but I would say that's more of a teal. So it's kind of a greenish blue. That's why I'm calling it teal. Or you can say almost like a mint color. Really, really nice looking color combination. I think that teal on the outside really goes well when you look at how it starts off with the black, and then it goes into the natural, and then of course into the teal. Radial pin. And then you have in the butt sleeve here, you have 6 additional points, 3 high, 3 low reverse points. Nice solid hidden Q right here made by Salmero Roy Bautista. Those of you that follow our business, you know that we are his official dealer here in the United States. Salmero is really the only person that we purchase from overseas. He is a really good guy, family guy, really good Q maker, just a straight up guy all the way around. We have standing orders with Salmero, and we had a big batch of his Qs, and we sold out of them. This one actually was sold by us brand new. The gentleman that purchased the Q had the leather wrap changed out to this tight form fit linen wrap, and I believe it really complements the Q well. It's a perfect fit on there too. So if you like a nice old school linen wrap, this one's your Huckleberry. Really light play. The gentleman that bought it was not using it, and we picked the Q back up from him. It actually literally has only had a few racks of play on both shafts. So the Q itself is straight. The maple shafts do have a little bit of a taper roll just in the center of them, but everything rolls straight when it's together. The butt rolls straight, but you do have a little tiny bit of a lift in the center of the shafts. No big deal. Most people that purchase these, I find, because it is a standard size radial, people tend to use their Revos or some of their other carbon fibers. I believe they play really good with either the maple shafts or the carbon fiber. Salmero Roy Bautista, again, comes from a very long line of Q makers in the Philippines. I would venture to say that he is by far one of the absolute best Q makers in the Philippines. His uncle was an extremely well-known Q maker, and Roy started building Qs from a really young age. A lot of the top Filipino players have competed with his Qs, and Roy has a really big following online. And again, he's just a really good guy. He doesn't shortchange when it comes to materials. He actually buys his wood from other areas where they have drier wood with a drier climate. So we've not had any issues with his Qs. And there's a good reason why we continue to order his Qs. Because when you look at the value, you look at the playability, and you look at what you're getting for the money, if this Q was made by an American Q maker, it would be more than triple what this one is selling for. And the playability of these Qs speaks for itself. There's a reason why people buy a Bautista or 2 Bautistas every time we get them in stock. I always have people that will reorder one. So if you have not played with one of Roy's Qs, I would say to you that this particular one with the ebony nose, it's definitely forward balanced, and it has a medium to firm hit, not too hard, not too soft. It is cord for the stability, the durability, the weight control. and I believe whoever gets this will definitely enjoy the way that it plays. 2 maple shafts, 13 millimeters, comes with a 7-inch extension. Again, very, very, very light play. It's not a brand new cue, but I've got it priced to sell fast. And you'll notice every time we put one of these up, they sell very, very, very fast. They're always underpriced and undervalued for what you get. And we continue to keep the prices very, very reasonable on his cues. That way players can get them in their hands and save a few bucks in the meantime. Light play, close to new condition, 12 points, Salmero, Roy Bautista, one of the best cue makers in the Philippines. Available right now at crossroadcues.com.